Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back. Scotty, Scotty, Scotty,
I'll take Scotty.
All right. If you're listening to Scotty Presents. I'm your host, Scott Israel, and I've got my co-host, Hannah Sarver, here with us. What's up, Hannah?
Ew.
Yeah?
What's up?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Same old day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's a tough job. Lots of poop.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, we have Mr. Todd DeFazio. How you doing, dude?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, all right. And now today we have Isaac Crow with us. He's a comedian. He's a short story writer. He's from West Virginia. What is up, Isaac?
What is going on? How are you?
I'm having a good day. It's a Sunday. It's Mother's Day. Did you talk to your mom today?
I texted her.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's all we could do.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've been doing comedy for how many years?
Almost 4. A little less than 4.
A little less than 4?
Yeah.
That's all here in Pittsburgh mostly?
It is, yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
To go other places, but usually just here in Pittsburgh.
Right on. Right. Where other places have you gone outside of Pittsburgh?
I did a show in Cleveland last year. I did a show in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Any place will take me, I'll try to go there if I can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How'd you get there?
The one was from Fort Wayne was for a festival that I submitted to, and the Cleveland show was a Pride show that someone who was putting it together happened to be in Pittsburgh, and he put me on.
Awesome. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, so wait, that intro song is nuts. What do you think of that?
No, you enjoy it so much.
I do. I love that. It's my little dance song.
No one enjoys his own theme music as much as you do.
I hope that's true. For real, I do. That's Broctopus. That's not usually what they sound like. They got really weird. They got really weird for the intro song. So I just like to.
It's awesome.
Right? Like it's upbeat. Like
it's really
happy.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, all their songs aren't just saying the same name in different ways.
It's just that 40-minute the time duration is very punk rock, but other than that, it's real like dance pop.
I feel like I could listen to that on a continuous loop until the day I die.
I did when they first sent it to me. I listened to it for like an hour. I was like, yeah, it's my song.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. All right, so Isaac, you're from West Virginia?
Yes, born and raised.
How is that?
That's fine.
It's fine.
You know,
Where in West Virginia?
A town called Moundsville. It's in the northern panhandle, kind of near Wheeling. Wheeling's the biggest city I have to relate it to. That's how
no, I've heard of Moundsville.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we have that prison.
Oh, yeah.
And that's about it.
Nice.
It's our claim to fame, the big haunted prison.
Yeah, they're the ones giving out all the corporate jobs.
No.
No. Oh, all right. Yeah. So you're from West Virginia. What I mean, and you got into comedy. How?
Oh God. It was kind of. I kind of got interested in it in college just from watching the comedy that was coming up then at the time.
Like who were you watching? Who inspired you to give it a try, to go to that first open mic? To bear all that like imminent humiliation.
So I was in college like 2007-ish. So I think Mike Birbiglia was coming up at that point. Like he was making his start, and so he was one of my favorites right off. And
right on.
Kathy Griffin was doing her shit, I loved that in college. I just loved how fast she talked and how just shit talk she did.
Yeah, she's a big shit talker.
She is.
It's funny though.
Yeah, and then a friend I was in college with encouraged me to go to a mic, and just in Morgantown where I went to college, and then
right on.
I didn't really get bit or whatever until I moved to Pittsburgh. And
what was it? Where was your first open mic?
In Pittsburgh, or
in Pittsburgh.
Probably. Well, actually, during college, we went to the Blue Moose way back in the day.
Where was the Blue Moose?
The Blue, or
What?
The Smiling.
The Smiling.
Smiling.
Oh,
Yes.
down on South
There's
Side.
lots of there's lots of blue smiling creatures bars, and I got them confused. The South Side, the Smiling.
The Smiling Moose.
Yeah, back when John Pridmore was hosting it. Still, if that's
Yeah, right on. It disappeared for a minute and then it came back
it did.
recently.
It does that a bit, I think.
Does it?
Yeah.
This is one of those places where like, yeah, we'll do open mic for a year and then not for a while.
But I think Pleasure Bar was probably my first after.
Pleasure Bar with Aaron Kleiber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
He
that?
runs a tight show.
It's just this little Italian restaurant.
Oh
in,
my god, I thought that
Bloomfield.
was like a strip club.
No, that's something. Yeah, that's a P
Pleasure
bar,
Bar?
right? P bar is the
Oh
actual
yeah,
strip club. right?
yeah. No, I mean
Is
it
it an
is a
Italian
suggestion.
restaurant? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get yourself a side of fettuccine and a side of an orgasm or something like that.
Yeah,
Pleasure bar.
all in one place.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Same
have good
plates.
sandwiches and stuff. What part of town is that?
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
That's like Italian, like the Italian hood is Bloomfield. That's
Word.
where you go for good
That's where you
Italian.
Good
go. That's
Italian
where you have
food.
to
Go to Scarpazi's and maybe there'll be an
Get
open
someone
mic
whacked
that
off,
night.
go there.
Was it Monday nights at I don't know, what's the Pleasure Bar?
Monday nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
So you've been binge watching Roseanne? Is that
It's flawless. Yeah. Good.
So like
Uh,
the new episodes or the old and new?
I found the original series, the whole thing on DVD for like $20, and I had a gift card for Amazon. I was like, I'm gonna do this because I feel like
that's
it's
a
great.
bargain.
I know, I agree, and I've just been watching it like from the beginning, and those first few seasons are just so stupid good. Like I'm like, this is really good writing. Like I can understand how someone who was totally unknown at that time got a show, and like how it caught fire so quickly because it was just the writing on it was so
the original
solid.
show from like the early '90s?
Yeah, early 90s,
Yeah.
late 80s maybe even.
Yeah. And a lot of people. Laurie Metcalf is in that, and she is a phenomenal actress. She does a lot of Broadway and stuff.
Stupid good in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
she won Emmys on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know.
John Goodman. I mean,
John Goodman.
Yeah.
I always think of that Coen Brothers movie where he lights a hotel on fire.
Yeah,
What was that one called? No,
I don't know.
It's okay.
I
We'll
know.
burn right past
it's
that.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
But
It's fine.
it's such a solid show. Just and the main thing it gets credit for is just like showing like lower class people like struggling, and like not every story ends happy. They deal with
Right.
real shit. Of course, the later seasons it goes off the rails totally because Roseanne herself went off the rails totally.
Yeah.
Where do you think it went off the rails?
Oh Lord, God.
Which season?
Well, they brought in Becky too, and
Right.
that's not great.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a good thing.
That's not
That
a
never
good
is good for a show, ever.
Right. Loss of continuity.
Yeah, but definitely that last season when she was just like totally. Well, when Tom Arnold and her got married,
Oh yeah.
and he was just a dick
Yeah.
to her and to everyone. And,
Oh shit.
You could definitely tell in that season there were lots of like you could feel his input.
Animosity.
Like, yeah, you could feel like his weird contributions to it. Where it's like, this isn't cool. Like this is just weird and kind of like I don't know.
They just probably wanted the show to keep going.
Yeah, it was just weird times.
Weird times.
The Arnolds. And, but
I hear she still supports him financially.
does she? That wouldn't surprise me at all.
That makes sense.
God, he's not great. I've never I don't like.
I don't know.
Tom
that
Arnold
much
ever
about
made
him.
you okay? Like,
Okay, so Roseanne, then what other shows do you like? It doesn't have to be like a comedy. Like, what shows are your shows?
I told him earlier. I was just the last thing I finished binge watching was Baskets on FX. It's
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis is in it. It's really absurd and weird. I normally don't care for him, but he's really good in it. And there's another comedian in it, Martha something, who's also really stupid good. And Louis Anderson is playing Zach Galifianakis' mom, and it's like, but Louis Anderson became a stupid good actor at some point when we weren't paying attention. And it's like it's nuts how good he is, and it's so like vulnerable because like he's playing a very heavy woman because he's a very heavy man.
Sure.
There's just
Yeah.
lots of like
That's funny.
insecurities and life struggles with that. It's sad too. Like a lot of my stuff is sad. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean.
I love sad shit.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the sad stuff is funny if you can laugh at the sad stuff, you're probably gonna be all right
It
through
just
life.
makes
you
like
know?
anything like train wreck depressing. I'm like, okay, I guess my life isn't that bad.
Right.
Give me more of this.
I'm not a rodeo clown, so I've got that
There you go.
going for me. That's what Baskets is.
Oh, shit. So, who would you say your main influences in comedy are? Is it Kathy Griffin and?
No, maybe when I was a young queer in West Virginia, it was Kathy Griffin. But I'm an old queer now, so it's not.
In Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's different. I've grown as a person. One comic I discovered. I guess this all goes back to college when Chelsea Handler's talk show was on E.
Okay.
Chelsea Lee.
Yeah.
I don't really care much for her. I was never. I mean, I like her. I was never like a huge fan, but I loved her show because she had all these comics on the round table.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was so funny. And this one comedian who wrote for her and was on that show a lot, Jen Kirkman. I really liked her, and I listened to her album, and like, she talks in such like this weird neurotic way, and she does a lot of like nice asides, and I was like, oh, she talks like how my brain works. So like, if she can make this stand up, then maybe I can do it too, and then like whatever. So it's probably one of the big like influences. I say it's her. She's like one of my favorites. I've seen her like twice, and I just.
What's her name again?
Jen Kirkman.
Jen Kirkman.
Yeah, she's got 2 specials on Netflix.
I'll have to look her up
Yeah,
because it sounds familiar. I'd probably
She's
recognize
fantastic,
the face.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what's that contrast between like young collegiate Isaac and like postgraduate Pittsburgh versus West Virginia?
Oh, well, young Isaac in college was very, very stressed all the time. And,
that doesn't happen as much anymore?
Never.
That's good.
No, all the time. But college was because it was just like, I don't know what's going to happen after college. Like, I have no idea what life is going to be like.
Yeah, it's like an impending cliff.
It's awful. It's just like, because you just don't know. And then,
so you're a real worrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, just 2 years out of college, and I was like, oh, life is like this.
Yeah.
So it's cool. And then then I guess I just went to comedy. It's like, I need to do something. I got on board, and what do I really want to do? I want to do this. So then that's kind of I'm less panicky now, if you can believe it.
I can believe it. What did you study in school?
Theater tech. I wanted to be a lighting designer. Don't ask. It's fucking. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like I mean, not to shit on it.
That sounds really cool, though.
I didn't know what I was doing a lot.
You would probably make. What's the average salary for that? Like 10,000 a year, 5,000.
Whatever theater will hire you, and they won't. So, especially when you were as bad as it as I was.
Yeah, awesome. Friends, parents, family, like, what do they
Hate
think
'em all.
of comedy? No.
No.
Oh,
But I'm sorry. Finish the question. I'm so sorry.
Well, yeah, no, just I mean, how do the people close to you view your ventures in comedy? Are they supportive or?
Yeah, everyone's weirdly supportive.
Wait, how weirdly?
Because I don't think they should be.
You don't think they should be? Like, you're throwing your life away, and they're like, you're doing great.
Yeah. I think my parents at some point have just learned to stop
Pestering.
Pestering, basically. Because it's just like,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do, you feel like you need to do it, so just do it, and whatever, we'll support you however we can.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a limit, but
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
so
Stop
like-
giving you money eventually.
yeah, right, for sure. I'm very good about that. But,
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, they've been nice. They're like, whatever, do whatever you want to do. Like, they
Cool.
don't care much.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, staying out of the way is part of it. You know?
Yeah, they're just like, okay, like.
The over-involvement of like the helicopter parents. Who knows what they're doing to those poor kids? You know.
Yeah, but no, that was never them. And
All right.
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Sorry.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. We're gonna go to commercial.
Okay, cool,
That's
cool.
it.
Nice. Woo.
What?
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For a free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
listen to Scotty Presents as Isaac Crow sipping on his drink. How's that cocktail, buddy?
That was good.
Is it
That was
treating you good?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
No,
what
it
did you
was
get? Is that Coke and rum?
The whiskey Coke.
Whiskey
Oh.
Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting loose.
Let's get weird with
Buckle
it.
up.
Like, yeah, buckle up for this
All
interview,
shit from here
buckos.
on.
Oh man.
Let's just go with it and see where the night
Yeah.
takes us.
Yeah, right. So you write your jokes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No.
So, but that's not
what?
exclusively like you write your jokes down. You write your jokes down. You write them
Oh.
down, and then you present them to the.
Yeah, I thought you were meaning like someone else. That's what thought you were asking.
All right.
Like you write your own. Okay, why? Who doesn't write their jokes down?
What's the
Keep
lead
going.
in?
Okay.
Because you also write short stories,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And like,
Alright,
is there
no.
some crossover there? Does a joke ever turn into like a short story?
There may be jokes that I'll try out at open mics and stuff, and then open mic audiences will be like, "That's not funny at all." But if I'm really in love with it, I'll put it in a short story later, just like as a detail.
All right. Do you have any examples of that sort of thing?
No.
All right. That's fine. Keep going. All right.
No, we don't talk about the short stories in public. They're
All right.
shame-based.
Shame-based short stories. Well, then maybe they're good.
Just because I've been talking about this book I want to write for about 2 years, and everyone's like, "You're an idiot, and you're
Wait.
not going to get it done." Like,
Oh, don't listen to them. Have you started it?
Baby steps.
All right. Well, I mean, that's the first step. Like, screw the detractors. You got to block those people out and be like, I
Yeah.
know I can do this. Just get to the end and then go back and try and fix it.
it's mostly in my head. It's like, you've been telling people about this for too long, and now you look like an idiot. Like, it's
If
like-
you have
Yeah.
one word written down, you're good.
yeah,
At least you
there
got
we go.
something.
That'll be my
The,
book.
the,
Hello.
hi.
The book. Give me $20.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit.
I'll buy your book, whatever
Okay.
it comes out.
Oh,
50 years from now.
20, whatever.
Who, do you have a working title, or you don't want to talk about it, or how do you feel about
I
it?
have a working title. I don't know. I might fall out of love with it at the end. I title everything last. Do you title
Yeah.
everything last?
Well, I mean, I usually have a working title that sometimes I change into something else
Yeah,
when
yeah, of
because
course.
the story changes from what you think it's going to be about to what it actually ends up being.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always have to. Even in school, like with papers and stuff, I always titled last because I couldn't. Like it just.
Yeah.
I feel like
And they were always the weakest.
you have to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I saw this interview with R.L. Stein when I was in like 7th grade, and he was like, the first thing you need is a title. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
He was
No,
writing
'cause you have to
Goosebumps.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still, that's an accomplished writer for children.
Yeah, well, that's a horror. That's like the haunted piano, and then like that's
Yeah.
you write a
Okay.
book
This is
about
what we're.
it.
Yeah. This is what we're going with.
Zombie cows.
Oh, that would
was
be
probably one,
weird.
wasn't
it?
I feel
They
like that was
do
one.
they still eat grass, zombie cows? I did not read a lot of R.L. Stein. I just
Oh.
saw that documentary.
I remember. I just looked at the.
Yeah.
I looked
That
at,
was like my shit back in the day as a
Yeah.
kid. It's like all we had.
Yeah, that's that and Animorphs books. Remember Animorphs books? Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
those got dark too.
They
did.
Everyone died. It was like
Everyone
God,
died.
like we're 12. I'm like, what's happening? Like,
Mhm.
it really the whole series. ends-
Babysitters Club, but that's. I don't know.
that didn't get dark though, or did it? I don't know. I never read.
No,
it.
but it was amazing.
Okay.
Wait, did you read a lot of the Babysitters Club?
I never read the
Oh,
Babysitters
alright.
Club.
Missed out.
No, damn it.
Eh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, very little.
I didn't read the Babysitters Club either. Though I'm sure it was a lot of fun.
It was
Mm.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so Hannah, you wanna cover?
Yeah, let's do a little. Let's pick your brain with.
Okay.
I mean, I'm huge into music, so you're, I guess, a theater guy. But what is your favorite music genre and your favorite bands?
Oh gosh. My music is like kind of all over the place. I mean, that's such a basic thing to say, but like, just I don't know. Like, I lean towards more of like folky, rocky stuff now. Like,
Oh,
kind
cool.
of like. There's this.
Indie.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I never know what's cool. I never know how to like. Well, nothing matters what's cool, but like I don't like if I tell people about something, I'm never like they're like, who's that?
Well, tell me some artists because I like
Uh,
weird stuff too.
I like this duo, Shovels and Rope. They're
Never
this
heard of them.
they're this married couple. They do harmonies together, and they just like they play instruments. It sounds
Have
so
you
cool.
ever heard of
It's so
Sylvan
cool.
Esso?
No.
But you would like them. They're like
Yeah.
different, indie and like electronic, and they were nominated for a Grammy last year, and everyone was like,
Oh,
"Who's
nice.
that?
Yeah.
Who are they?" But they're awesome.
Yeah. There's so much. Gosh, I was listening to them today. So that's why they're fresh in my head.
Wait, what's it?
Shovels and Rope. Yeah.
Okay. I'll look them up
Okay.
immediately.
I like Lake Street Dive. They got big recently. They're actually doing a show at Mr. Smalls tonight, but it's sold out because they sell out Pittsburgh pretty much every time they come anymore.
Nice.
But
Nice.
I saw them back in the day before they were famous.
I
Oh,
love
yeah?
saying that too. It's like, 'cause
Right?
Cardi.
I was in on the underground, man. I know what's going on before the rest.
Cardi
of
B, I knew her for years. I was like, she's awesome, and then now everyone's like,
No kidding.
loves Cardi B, and I'm like, well, I knew her first.
Yeah.
It's
The
awesome.
original fan.
Yeah, we like to be snobby about it.
I saw the Dixie Chicks in concert last summer for their reunion tour. That was great.
That would have been awesome.
It was. God,
Who
it was
doesn't
so
like the
nice.
Dixie Chicks?
Monsters, people all around.
Monsters.
Evil people.
Well,
Love
around
it.
2001, a lot of people didn't.
Oh yeah, they rebelled against the. I don't know, man. I remember 2001. That was awful. It was a bunch of fear mongering. You thought anthrax
Mhm.
was gonna get you, and planes were gonna fall from the sky.
Y2K. Remember
Right?
Y2K?
Oh
Remember
my
how
God!
scared we
What
were?
a weird scare
Everything will
tactic.
shut
Like everything's
down.
just gonna shut off, and planes are gonna fall from the sky, and everybody's gonna lose their money.
Wow.
Well, you know who? Those doomsday preppers, they made a lot of money. The people who like prep
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. The guys who sold you like the underground bunker in your backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a killing. Like we'll
Mhm.
dig you a hole.
See, I don't think anyone in my area really believed that whenever Y2K was happening. That
That's
it was gonna-
good,
mostly
it was some
like-
bullshit.
And also because, like, if Y2K did happen,
Yeah.
it wasn't really going to change much about life in West
Like,
Virginia.
actually-
It's like, oh no, we're still going to.
Well, you were out in like farmland too, so
I
you're
was,
like
yeah.
So you were-
completely self-sustained
Well,
as far
Yeah.
as food and clothing and
I
shelter
for a
and
while,
stuff.
to a limit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he would just hunt. That's what people in West Virginia do,
My father would hunt.
and fish.
We'd eat the deer.
Word?
Hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
what was that other thing that when the Mayan calendar ended, they're like, oh, the world's gonna end. It's like, all right, please let this happen. Just end my misery.
Right? Oh yeah, I would love it.
And
Like,
it didn't happen. We're like, boo.
take my stress away. I'll quit my job. Mom, it'll be fine. Like,
Yeah.
I'd love to do nothing for a month and be like, okay, we're all gonna die. Great.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's fantastic. Just take a vacation, let it all kind of wash
I'd
over.
Love it. I'd love it.
The end of the world.
Yeah. Why
What
not?
would you? Okay, what would you do if the world ended? What would you do for like a week if we knew like we were gonna die in a
Yeah,
week?
if you knew for sure it was all gonna be over.
Oh God. Spend one day, the first day, doing sad goodbyes to everybody. Just like, all right, I love you. You meant so much to me. Okay, bye, bye. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't know. Should I never want to? I guess it would be a bad time to travel. But I like because
Yeah.
I only saw Pennsylvania.
oh, no,
damn it, I'm
damn
gonna
it.
die.
Really? Is that just it? Is Pennsylvania,
I'd see
Ohio,
other-
West Virginia?
Ohio.
Because yeah, say
Have
you
you
wanted
got
to go
to
to
the shore at any?
Australia, would take
Chicago,
24
see
hours.
New York.
Well, Chicago and New York. It's a lot
Yeah.
of culture.
I see. You're right.
A lot going on.
Really. I don't like beaches. I don't really care if I see the coast.
Really?
I haven't gone that far west. Chicago's actually
Well,
the furthest west.
I
I've
mean, we
gone.
have eastern shores, though.
And I'm
go
aware
to-
of that.
Have you ever
Well,
been to a beach?
Yeah, I've been to a beach. I don't care.
He's like, I went to New Jersey once.
I don't like the sand.
You don't like
No,
gets in your
it's
shoes and on
awful.
your clothes. And
It's also hot there. And
Oh.
it's always a lot of people. Like I just, there's not that much. I'd like rather just.
you do well in the cold.
Yeah. Well, I'd do better.
So, what's your favorite vacation spot or ideal destination place?
I like going to bigger cities. I usually go to New York once a year, maybe once every other year, because I'm poor.
Yeah,
But,
it's
like, when I-
expensive
yeah.
out there.
Same.
But just to like spend like 3 days, I know plenty of people that live up there. I can
Really, that's
crash
awesome.
a couch with.
Oh,
and then
nice.
I'll
How'd you
just-
meet a bunch of people in New York?
Oh,
Is from going
the
there?
people in theater school are doing work there. And
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic! You ever go to visit and like get offered a role and just be like, "Oh, I'll be
No.
a small player on
Since
an
I
off-Broadway show."
Never acted before? Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
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 because
but-
you said
Yeah,
did you
lighting stuff.
like pop in and light them well?
Yeah.
Be like,
I have the wrench, you guys.
Is there a wrench involved?
Yeah, you hang lights with it.
Oh, all right, right on.
So, what is that like? The 3-day weekend include like Broadway show? Like, what is the
Usually we'll
deets?
see a play. Just I don't make a strict itinerary because I like just walking around, like going to a neighborhood and just like walking around and seeing what cool shit's
like
there.
go to the hood and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I like it here.
yeah, yeah. Just
Yeah.
walk around.
Do you have a favorite neighborhood? Is Lower East Side still cool?
No, because I'm really bad about knowing where I am.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I lived there for years.
So I'm
and
like,
got
am I
lost
still
all
in
the time.
Brooklyn or am I in, like where am I
Oh
now?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Wandering the Queens or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just like, I don't like, because whenever you make an itinerary, then you're suddenly, now there's stress involved.
Yeah,
if
and you have to get there on time
if
and,
there's
do
more
a
than-
specific thing.
If it's more than you, like if it's a group of people, like family vacations, I'll be like, well, you're driving me insane. Like we're just always running around trying to do the next thing.
I hate
It's
that.
like, I'm just like, no, I just want to, let's just go in, look, a pizza place, let's just stop in and eat and then
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I hated as vacations growing up. My parents would wake me up at like 6 a.m. on vacations, like, vacations for me now is I'm gonna wake up whenever the fuck I want to wake up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, vacations. I mean, that's the whole point, is to just do whatever you
Like
want.
6 a.m. All right, let's get up. Let's go to the beach. It's not going anywhere.
So I mean, talking about vacations, you were saying that you got sucked into watching an Olympics and you got interested in judo, because that has to do with travel and vacation in New York. That's a smooth transition,
smooth,
right?
Bob, real smooth.
Right? You like that
walked
one?
right into it. Yeah, at the Rio Olympic, not the winter ones that just happened, although I watched those too. But I don't know. And there's lots of people have different opinions about the Olympics, because on one hand it is like a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah.
But on the other hand, it's these like cool sports we don't get to see a lot.
Yeah, sure.
On TV. And I don't know. I just started watching. I like martial arts stuff, and so I watched the judo and the taekwondo matches, and then the judo is like all on YouTube. Like they put up these things like every month or so, and I'm like, I've just been watching that, and like, and who the hell cares? But like, I'm like, oh, this is fun. Like I put it on, I try to write while it's on, and
yeah. Do you have a favorite fighter?
No. Yeah, because they're all America's not good at it. So there's lots
America's not good at judo.
Japan's really good at it.
Well,
and
I would imagine. Yeah.
Brazil's really good at it.
All right.
And there's this Slovenian girl named Tina Turstenjak who's really fucking good.
So she's your favorite.
I like watching her. She's a monster. She just comes in.
She
She can win like 20 seconds. Just comes in, throws them down, and like walks out.
Oh wow.
Smoking.
That, yeah.
It's
Oh
amazing.
yeah. That's super impressive.
Yeah.
What is judo? Isn't that like martial arts?
It's like wrestling, but
Oh.
like there's more rules to it. Not like wrestling. Like you have to you grab them by the sleeves and their thing, and you have to throw them down, and like you get a point if you hit them hard, forcefully on their
So
back.
it's like
you win.
a
Like,
more aggressive wrestling.
and it's probably more boring to watch if you like actual wrestling.
I think
No,
there's
wrestling
a
is
lot of.
boring.
I think it's a lot of throws. Like
It
you're
is. There's
just
lots of
body
throws and
slamming.
grappling
Yeah.
and- yeah. Not like no punching and kicking. And
Nice.
Is that new to the Olympics? Have they been doing that for a long time?
I think it's been around a while.
Couple
They're
years?
adding karate at the next Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to keep it going. You know, I don't know. I'm whatever.
I don't know. Yeah,
What's your
no, I'm
favorite
sorry.
What's your favorite Olympic sport?
I
then?
do, but I couldn't tell you about the Olympics. I don't know when they're on. I don't have
like-
TV. You know.
Oh well, there you go.
No.
I just picked like one thing that I want to watch at the Olympics, and I'm just like, I'm gonna watch this.
I enjoy the
so it's not
Olympics.
at times. Yeah, and I like the ceremonies. I think those are
Yeah,
amazing.
it's
Those are
very
always
nice.
cool. Like
Sure. They light the torch and the big bowl on fire.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
then just it's a whole theatrical spectacle. Like
Oh,
just,
for
like,
sure.
they
The
have,
Summer Olympics are much better.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Although Korea had a nice one, I thought, for the winter.
Korea?
one. Yeah, that was
Wait.
with
Oh, that's right, South Korea.
South Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. What did they win in?
They hosted.
They
Oh, they
hosted
hosted the
Yeah,
Winter
yeah.
Olympics.
They had a
Like we
nice
went out
ceremony.
there.
Wow.
It was like-
Does it get cold there?
There's like a
That's
billion.
idiotic.
Did you what?
No, nothing. Keep
no.
going.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There was controversy.
Was there? Was there? What kind of controversy?
Just North Korea was so close.
Oh yeah, they're right there.
They're right there.
I mean,
And they got to play, I think, a little bit. Which
I saw
Do they
that they
let them
made
play?
friends, the North and the
don't-
Southern
I don't
guys.
know. Not that I'm saying it, like maybe I'm lying. Russia didn't get to play as Russia, but they got
Really?
to play. Yeah.
I mean, how did that work?
They weren't called Russian athletes. They were called Olympic athletes from Russia. So
What?
What's the difference?
Instead of the initials being RUS for Russia, it was OAR.
Oh.
And if they placed gold instead of the Russian national anthem, it would just be like the Olympics theme.
Oh my God! Did they place gold in anything? Did they?
Probably. They're not.
Oh,
they're
alright.
not bad
They're
athletes.
not-
like-
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
That was like their punishment for being weird
Sure.
or whatever.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't.
So you love the Olympics. What would your favorite?
I'm casual.
If there was like an Olympic event that you would be the best at and place gold, like anything.
Oh God, I was never. Athletic.
But no, like it could be anything. Like
it could be anything.
like beer
Oh,
pong.
sarcasm.
champion.
Yeah.
There you go. Sarcasm for the Olympics.
The Olympic
Napping.
sarcasm and napping. I was
And napping.
yeah.
It's a duathlon. It's a biathlon. You you just be sarcastic. You get tired, then you take a nap. And
I
Throw
like
in
it.
some lasagna in your Garfield.
oh my yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Garfield Olympics.
That would be great. I mean, I
I'd
don't know if
watch.
I'd watch it, but I'd totally participate.
It'd be like the kiddie bowl at the puppy at the Super Bowl.
Did you ever watch those animals?
At the
They
puppy bowl
they have their own like the
during the Super Bowl.
yeah.
No, because it gets like all sports. It gets tedious to me after a while.
There's a viral video. Have you guys seen it? It's awesome. It's a hobby horse tournament. That's a real thing.
What?
Yeah, I've heard
Where you
this.
run with the stick in between
Yes.
your legs and there's a horse head on the end
It's
of
like obviously it's like white people shit. Like what's going on? It's
it.
hilarious.
That is some
Oh
white people
God.
stuff.
It's like live action Quidditch.
Shit.
Oh yeah, they do that too.
It's a Harry Potter thing. I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard of Quidditch. I saw a movie once about Google, and they told me what Quidditch was.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, they played it. You've
I
never
think
seen the
Vince
Harry
Vaughn
Potter
was in
movies?
that movie. Did you
about
see that?
Google. No, I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
I forget what the movie. Yeah, but
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
The Intern.
Oh, all
Oh,
right.
there you go.
The
See,
internship.
there we go.
Yeah.
We got it covered between the
Yeah,
three of us.
Yeah.
We remembered the name of a movie.
Walked through Oakland and I've seen the students playing real Quidditch or whatever, real world Quidditch, and I'm just like, without flight, it's kind of lame. Isn't it?
Well, can
Right?
anybody fly? Like if
No,
you
I
play,
guess you
if you
just put
play
a
in a
broom in.
stadium, do they put like wires on you and lift you up when it's
Could you
time to fly?
imagine?
That would be great. I would watch that.
How
I
many
would
people
so
would
watch
die?
that.
Just-
That'd
Oh,
be-
who cares? Let
It's all
somebody
fun
else
and
worry about
games.
that. We'll apologize later.
Shit happens.
Oh, shit. So all right. So favorites. Do you have a favorite food?
Favorite fruit? I can eat ice cream every day of the year and be fine. So that's me.
What flavor?
All of them. Pistachio, I really like. That sounds pretentious, I feel like, but
No,
I like
it's good.
pistachio.
It's
yeah.
really good.
I worked in a gelato place in Shadyside for a year, a very long year, and
Did they have pistachio gelato?
They did, and it was
was it awesome?
best,
Yeah,
yes.
gelato's great.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it was so
Never had
good.
pistachio gelato.
Oh, you can find the good stuff. There's some shitty stuff, but this is. If it's green, it's not going to be as good. But if it's like the real ground up nut kind, it's a ground up nut.
Oh, that sounds good.
Sounds like
Spumoni
fun.
is good. Spumoni is pistachio, chocolate, and a fruit flavored ice cream all blended together like Neapolitan.
Nice.
That's a
Oh,
good
that
shit,
sounds really
too.
good.
Connoisseur here.
Yummy.
Oh yeah, ice cream guy. Huh?
Oh God.
Did you like Ben and Jerry's? Who's
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's is great.
Godiva.
I don't know much of that one.
All right.
It's,
All right.
we get-
What's
I-
your favorite
I get
Ben and Jerry's?
I get Ben and Jerry's when it's on sale because it's that's all I can.
Do they have like a pistachio blast or
They
something?
have a pistachio.
Oh yeah.
Because it's pistachio ice cream with actual pistachios in it. That's
Nice.
their claim to-
It's
not the most fun title
Yeah.
on their
Pistachio,
part. but
pistachio.
Well, I mean,
whatever.
pistachios aren't exciting. They're
Oh, no.
weird little green nuts. You know,
They're
you
really
go for
expensive.
it. They're really
Yeah.
expensive. I think there's some sort of health benefit. No.
It's a nut.
So yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah. But
Right.
no, it's just it's unhealthy things. I don't know.
It's a
Whatever.
delicious nut.
Food. French fries. I can eat French fries probably too. Just
Oh,
things
yeah.
that'll kill you
Did you ever put the ice cream and the French fries together?
sometimes.
Yeah,
No, but
I like doing that.
At Wendy's, you have to, right?
Mhm. You
People
have
say
to?
that, yeah.
Oh,
That's what
because
they-
they have the
The
frosty.
Frosty, yeah. Which-
oh, for sure, it's good
yeah.
for dipping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. You want to do some pop culture stuff, or are we taking the break? Yeah, let's take a
Let's
break.
take a break.
Let's do some commercial stuff.
Looking for a creative idea for meetings, business lunches, and special events? Call Spiels on Wheels, Food Truck and Catering, and take the stress away. For more information, call them at 724-244-9881 or on Facebook at facebook.com/spielson.wheels.
You're listening to Idiot Radio, taking it to the edge and back.
Looking for a DJ for your next party, corporate event, wedding, or special occasion? Contact Rich Who Entertainment, the official DJ of Idiot Radio. For free quote and information, give them a call at 412-266-1266. That's 412-266-1266. Rich Who Entertainment, DJs for all occasions.
For all your heating and cooling needs, service, and installation, contact our friends at Complete Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. 412-513-3001. Doesn't your family deserve complete comfort?
All right, and we're back. You're listening to Scotty Presents. I'm Scott Israel. We got Hannah Sarver with us and
What up,
Todd
what up?
DeFazio. And our person of interest for today is Isaac Crow. Isaac, you were really adamant that I spelled your name right, man. When I put in it, has somebody been spelling Isaac wrong? Like, I mean, it's a biblical name. It's
is a biblical name.
ISAAC. Like, who?
Yeah.
Who
A
would
lot-
mess that up?
I-
Who would mess that up?
Wait, people.
Who?
How else would
Drop
you
that
spell
name.
it?
Drop
No,
it. Drop
I will
it.
not.
All right, fine.
No, but it's happened more than once, just from
Has
different
it?
people. Just
Different venues?
People love to do the double SAC, which is very.
That would be Isaac.
I know,
Right?
Hey, I know. I've never met an Isaac that spells it like that. I don't think we're real.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to do one S and one A, which just looks ridiculous.
I've never seen that. I've seen
Never
like
seen that.
the only interchangeable letter is the last one. It's either the C or the K. Like, which do you prefer?
I've
You're
never
the
met
C.
the K
I've never
person.
met a
You've never
K.
met the K?
I've
No,
only-
all
it's-
right.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm making that up.
I don't know either.
I might be.
Well,
That's a
like
possibility.
millennial people probably name
Probably.
their babies and put like a K and like something else, like a hyphen or whatever.
I don't really know any millennials. I'll hang out with anybody
Wow.
under 30. That's weird, man, unless they're coming
I'm
on the
31.
show.
I don't know what I am though. I think I'm some other
Oh,
generation.
you're under 30. Well, we don't usually hang out, but it's fun.
you're a
I'm glad we
millennial.
get this. We get
oh,
this,
good. I'm one of the
right?
youths.
Yeah, we're one of the young people until next year. Then you're on our side.
Oh, you don't age with millennials? You grow out of it?
Yeah. Oh well, no. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Are we
I don't know what's gonna happen. You'll still be a millennial, but
When do
you'll
we
be a
bec-
millennial
when do-
over 30. So then
When do we
you're in
become
my
Generation
court.
X? Are we Generation X yet?
Oh no, I'm Generation X.
Oh.
I was back in the 80s. Like I
thought
remember
was
the
too.
80s.
I'm 86.
vaguely.
I think I'm Generation X too.
Yeah, maybe either that or Y. I don't. They went
X, Y,
They went
Z,
X, Y. They
whatever.
skipped Z and went to millennial because we all
Who
lived.
decides that dumb shit anyway? Never makes any sense.
I
to me.
don't have
It's
any
someone's
idea.
job.
Yeah, advertisers or politicians probably. I have no idea.
Who knows?
Uh,
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into asking about movies. I guess we'll go with what are your favorite movies first?
do you have a top specific one?
I have a top dumb comedy that I like. I think everyone has like a dumb comedy that's not really was never like an acclaimed movie, but they
Yeah, I
always
love
go to it.
UHF from like the early '90s. It's a weird movie.
What is that?
I don't know. It's about a radio station, and the guy who played Kramer is in it. Like 5 years before Seinfeld ever started.
What's it called?
UHF.
UHF.
What's that mean?
It was like this.
The radio station? or
Yeah,
something?
something like that. I
okay.
literally haven't seen it since high school,
Okay.
but it's a stupid movie that
Oh,
I
okay.
enjoyed, like you were saying.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Well, my go-to is one Hamlet 2. It was.
Who's in that?
It's Steve Coogan, who is in. Do you know him? He's British. He was in Tropic Thunder. He was like the producer that got blown up. Yeah, that's my one credit I can give him. And Amy Poehler was in it before she was Amy Poehler, big.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And it's about this loser theater teacher in Tucson, Arizona, who tries to put on a show, but literally nobody wants it to happen, including the students. And it's just so like absurd and just depressing as hell. But like it's just it's so funny because like it's just such a like play on the usual crap of like we're gonna put a show together and whatever. But
Right.
it's just like nobody wants the show.
Nobody
to happen.
wants the
And the
show.
show is also bad because he writes a sequel to Hamlet, which everyone dies at the end of Hamlet. I don't know if you know. So
Yeah.
he's like, I'm gonna put it.
So who's in the sequel?
He has a device to get around that where he
Resurrects.
Jesus.
He invites Jesus to
Jesus
resurrect
gets on
everyone.
a time machine and brings everyone back to redo it over again so that he can save Ophelia from drowning.
Oh my God! Is this like part of the propaganda for the Catholic Church? Like
No, it was just such a weird, just trying to be. I don't know what the intention of that movie was, but it's beautiful. And the one actress, Catherine Keener, who does a lot of like really good drama. She was in. Did you see Get Out?
Yeah.
Okay, Get Out. She's the mom with the spoon and the hypnotist.
Oh
She's
jeez, that
crazy.
was a heavy movie.
She's a
man.
stupid good actress, and
Yeah.
like Hamlet 2 is just an absurd movie. Like there's dumb, absurd shit happening all around her, but her scenes she plays them so straight and dramatic, and it's just like, oh, this is like sad, but it shouldn't be because it's so stupid. It's such a gem. And then they all sing. I don't like at the
They
end.
sing at the end.
It's a Hamlet 2 is a musical, so
Oh,
like,
alright.
but he uses Elton John songs, but like he doesn't pay for them, so he's like they're like
Like
there's
the
this-
music from Elton John and
yeah,
then
like they're
different
using
words.
his songs, but like and one of the students at one point's like, we got a letter from Elton John, something about permission. And he's like, whatever. And but they all sing "Someone Save My Life Tonight" at the end, and it's
Yeah.
just like so fucking weird. It's a great movie.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
I stand by it.
Yeah.
But wait, you said Hamlet 2. There's a Hamlet 1?
Well, Hamlet 1.
Well, I mean,
is a
Shakespeare wrote Hamlet.
play.
Okay.
So that would be
So it's like
Hamlet
Hamlet 2. This is kind of like a funny.
Yeah, like it's
oh,
like,
gotcha.
it's a joke.
Gotcha.
Because Hamlet
Alright.
2 would be.
So I didn't know if
horrible
there was
idea.
like a funny Hamlet and then they made
No.
Okay.
Just-
Gotcha.
It's a sequel that never should have been. Is the
which makes it funny.
Yeah, that's the comedy.
That's the joke.
I'll have to check it out because I love Amy Poehler. So.
Oh, she's good in it. It's so.
Yeah.
It's
good.
my when I get depressed. It's my I'll go
Your
to it to
go-to.
pick me up and be like, this is great. This is a good reason to wake up.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Who are your
Whatever gets
okay?
you
Then
through.
we'll go in. Sorry.
Okay.
Favorite actress, favorite actor.
Favorite actress. Catherine Hahn is probably my favorite actress at the moment. She's in a lot of dumb, shitty comedies, but she's often the best part of them. She was in the Bad Moms movies.
Is that
I
that one,
didn't
like
see.
the one that's like a train wreck?
Yeah, she's like the drunk, and like she was like
In Step Brothers?
Step Brothers.
Yes,
too, yeah.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
she's great.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she is
was-
great.
She's on that Transparent show. She was on that for a few seasons, and
Yeah.
she's just so good.
So
in it.
good.
And then she has her own Amazon show called I Love Dick.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
geez.
Yeah, which is based off this novel that this woman wrote because she was infatuated with this professor named Dick, and then
All right.
Oh.
her and her husband played this weird. It's really heady, and I'm not good at describing it. And a lot of the show went over my head too, but she was really good in it. It's her and Kevin Bacon. So
Oh,
what
nice.
more do you need?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
she's a beast.
And then actor.
Actor. Oh God. Oh. Male actor. I'm trying to think of what I saw recently. I was like, this guy's great.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Benedict Cumberbatch. I like to say
Do
his
you?
name. Yeah.
Oh, you just like to say it.
Well, I like to say his name. I thought he
He
played
looks like
a
a
good Doctor
foot.
Strange.
I don't know. There's
He's
just
he's
something
odd,
about
yeah.
his looks. He's a good actor though, but he looks like a foot.
I like The Imitation Game. He's just a neat
I think I
movies.
tried watching that and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I
Oh.
just can't with movies that I have to think.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Oh my
I
god, what
like
movie was
thinking.
it with Leonardo DiCaprio? It was like a dream within a dream.
Titanic.
Oh no.
Wait, no. And that movie, I was literally like, "What the fuck is going
Inception.
on?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a.
I'm like, this is way too much. Way too much.
What'd you think?
You're
of
making me think. Like, I don't like this shit.
Everyone references Inception because everyone, as like you do the thing to check if you're in a dream or not. Like people make
Right.
that reference so much, but in my mind, like we've all seen Inception.
Wait, how
once.
did they check to see if they were in the dream in
like
Inception?
you'd have like a
That little
a
spin
top.
dial thing.
And if
Oh,
the
to
top-
see if it falls over,
If
it's
it
real.
falls over, you're in the real world. But if
Oh.
it stays open, you're in a dream. Or
Oh,
whatever.
I didn't even get that. I was just like, "What's going on?" The
there
whole
was-
movie, I'm like, "What the fuck's going
I think
on?"
by the end of it, you're like, we can be done. We can
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
Let this thing end.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, those are like. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak into your dreams to steal your ideas. Like, wait, who came up with that? Some paranoid writer came up.
I don't
with that.
know.
I know.
I hate them though for
it's
it.
definitely someone acclaimed. Like, it's definitely some billionaire. Like,
But yeah, who was your favorite actor then?
oh God, I
Yeah. Bruce Willis.
I don't.
He's the best.
Bruce
Who
Willis.
can pull
Leo.
off bald
I'm
like
trying to
that?
think of
You
people
know,
that I love. Leo.
I saw him on stage.
Did you?
Denzel.
I saw him and Laurie Metcalf from Roseanne.
Oh,
were
all right. What
on-
was the play?
They were in Misery, the Stephen King thing.
No
with the-
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
was-
hate Stephen
it
King
was-
so bad.
Oh, good. Well,
Good.
it was him and her, and she was obviously the crazy one. And she,
yeah, she kept hurting him.
yeah, and it was a really good play. I mean, it wasn't like
Cool.
groundbreaking because we all know the
Yeah.
story, but like the technical stuff that they did, like she, broke his knees on stage,
yeah.
and that was terrifying.
Oh,
he
that's
was
awesome.
fine. She was great. He was
yeah,
fine.
Yeah,
But
it was great. I like Laurie Metcalf. She's a talented actress.
there was a brewed Broadway rumor that Bruce Willis was wearing an earpiece during that play, and they were feeding lines to him because he couldn't memorize.
Are you
his lines.
serious?
Yeah. 'Cause he's
That
such
sounds about
such a
right.
movie actor.
Yeah.
He never had to learn more than like a page
Yeah.
or two at a time.
Oh man, that's great.
I'll shit talk Bruce Willis right here. Go
So
ahead.
Bruce
Right.
Willis is your favorite
No.
actor?
Yeah, because yeah, sure. Fine. We'll go with it.
Oh no, you could think for a second.
No, it's gonna take too long because I don't
Cool.
have one. I don't have one fresh.
Yeah.
Just it'll be the last thing I watch on TV. So John Goodman.
John.
It's John, but John Goodman is really good. So
I
just
love
gotta
John
stare
Did
at
you?
him.
I love him, and have you seen him in Flight? Did you see that movie with Denzel?
No.
No,
It's
the-
awesome.
The last Denzel movie I saw was American Gangster, and that was awesome.
That's like an old movie, but that's a good movie.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah,
see
I don't see.
Fences?
No,
No.
I just I
I
don't watch
tried,
it.
and
I
it was
don't
like
see a
I
lot
wanted.
of movies anymore.
Wasn't
I-
it set in Pittsburgh? Wasn't it filmed in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it was set in Pittsburgh.
But I tried watching it, and I was like, oh, it's
It's
kind
very-
of boring.
They talk. It was a play, so it's.
But I
very
need to
talky,
watch it
talky,
because I love
talky.
him.
Yeah. Viola Davis. is
What was
great,
that
too.
movie that won the Oscar that year? It was really good. Oh shit, I can't think of it.
Was that just last year?
It was like 2 years ago, and it was like about like living in the hood and like they had like a crack mother and
Moonlight.
yes,
Yeah.
I really did like that. It was
Moonlight
like
was
dark
stupid
and
good.
depressing,
Yeah.
but it was really good.
I didn't think I would like it because a lot of annoying people raved about it, and I was
I'm like, I don't know if I'll trust their
I tend to
opinion.
form my opinions
Yeah.
about that, and then I watched it just like a few months ago. I was like, oh shit, this
It was
actually
really
is
good.
really good. Damn it.
It was good.
Like, fine, everyone's right.
They hate when everybody's
Oh, I
right.
hate it so much. Do you think Game of Thrones is good? Everyone loves that.
I don't.
You don't watch it, I'm
I
sorry, you
don't
don't
have cable.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
have no way to. It's
Do you
it's
think
all
Game
right
of
with
Thrones?
me.
I'll ask you. Do you think Game of Thrones is
Okay, I watched like
Scott,
I
leave.
started watching like the
Aw.
first season, and I do like it, but then I just like got off and like got in.
It's a lot of the same over and over again.
Yeah, but like,
And
see, what I do is like I try to get into a new show, and then I just always just watch, The Office on Netflix or Parks and Recs, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
I
those
just go
are
back to like
right.
what I usually
Classics.
like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to do the new stuff though, because everyone's like,
Yeah.
they have sex
but
with Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
It's like you don't watch Game of Thrones, like you're not a person. I'm like, I guess I have to watch it now.
Oh, but then like a lot of episodes, I'm just like, I'll text someone like nothing happened this week. Like I don't like people just talked about stuff I don't remember. I'm like, I can't. There's too many. I don't know names. Like,
Yeah.
But I feel like I think I stopped watching Game of Thrones because there's way too many characters.
there's so
Way
many.
too many.
The books are worse.
Oh.
I read the first 5 books, and now that the show is ahead of the books, I don't have to read the last 2 books. So if you I don't even
Nice.
care.
Get out of your
How
homework,
can
right?
they do that? That's kind of usually
'cause-
people want to
'cause
read the books first.
I know. Well, the guy hasn't written them yet,
Oh.
but he works on the TV show with them, so he's just telling them what he wants to happen, and they're writing it into the show.
Huh.
So I mean, the books will probably be different, but I don't care. I'm not going to waste my time.
Right?
Save myself the trouble. But yeah, and people, there's such a weird bro mentality about Game of Thrones. Like, there's
Is
dragons
there?
and titties. I'm like, watch porn and play video games. Then. Like, you're getting all the
Mhm.
dragons and titties you want.
They just combined it for the
Just
the TV show.
topless
Just
dragons.
topless dragons. Well, yeah. I mean, I hear there's all sorts of fun nudity. The Middle Ages don't interest it. There's any part of time where there's not showers and toilets. I don't want to be a part of it. Like that's just how I feel.
Does it make you feel skeeved?
No,
It's
it's
like
just
everyone's
it's
dirty.
like camping. Like I grew up in like you grew up in
Sorry.
West Virginia. I grew up
Yeah.
in southwestern PA outside
Mhm.
the city. And like I grew up camping, and it's like my sister's going camping. She's like, "Oh, you want to come camping?" I'm like, "No, I
Yeah.
never want to go camping
me
again
neither.
for the rest of my life. I want a toilet. I want to shower every single day. I want to wake up feel
Yeah.
clean. Like I don't
Yeah,
want.
no, for sure. I hear you.
Yeah,
No.
I'm done.
That
The
doesn't
Middle
like-
Ages don't. No,
So it's all dirty.
I'd much rather watch
Middle
science
Ages is
fiction
funny.
than
It's
like
like-
the old timey.
It's a totally different world, but I like that you're calling it the Middle Ages as if it happened in the past.
It did happen in the past.
No,
With
it's
Game of Thrones, dragons, and all that
Well,
stuff.
no.
That was
Well,
like
dragons
that was
aren't
like
real,
500 years
but-
ago. They used to be.
It's the fictitious.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Maybe
you don't watch Lord of the Rings? What's wrong with you people? That's a history lesson.
I fell asleep during that movie, so yeah, I like agree.
I've never watched one all the way through Lord of the Rings. I can't. They're just every time I, start one,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like they're
pass out.
terrible when people love them, and I'm like,
I'm like,
what
I don't-
is? I just can't.
I
I
fall
did
asleep
fall asleep during the
at
first one.
The same mark every time I fall asleep. I'm like, I can't do it. Like,
Yeah,
That's all right.
I like you.
You're more of a Harry Potter guy than a Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
guy.
I guess. Well, that was more of my. That was for me. That was my childhood. You know what I
Right
mean?
on.
That was
It's your generation.
coming out right when I was there, and my sister loves them. She can. That's her go-to whenever she's depressed. She'll read Harry Potter books.
Read
again.
Harry Potter.
I haven't read them in a long time, and I don't really. It's still popular to this day, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
But I don't care. Like every time J.K. Rowling releases something that's like,
Is she still writing, or
she-
did she end that series?
she ended that series, but she'll like be like, I don't know.
What?
She likes to release like dumb little details, like about like, oh, I remember this character. Well, it turns out they were this, and I was like,
Oh, jeez.
like, well, like she after the books were all done deal, she was like, Dumbledore, I always thought he was gay, and blah blah blah. blah. And
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of people are like, you're just trying to look inclusive.
Yeah.
Years later, like if it were like whatever. But so like, I don't know.
You think it's all just a publicity scam? Like
I
she's
don't-
just a really good self-promoter?
I don't know, and maybe she is good at, but I'm just like, you can stop talking about Harry Potter now, ma'am. Like,
It's over. Get over
Yeah.
it. Write
and,
something
like,
else.
I would love to write something else. Like, just like,
Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, make that money, and I'm sure
Wi-
she gives it all back to nice places.
Yeah,
too.
after
I mean,
she
I mean,
takes what
she's
she
not
needs.
a bitch,
you know.
but like,
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
a-
no, she seems nice.
but she's a.
Did she used to be a school
she's
teacher or
not-
something?
No, I don't know.
Oh, all right. So which do you like better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Or sorry, Harry Potter or Lord of the Flies?
Oh well, see, as a kid, probably Harry Potter because that was more fun to read.
Yeah.
But I did like reading Lord of the Flies in high school, like,
Right on.
and we had a cool class where we did little projects about it, right? Like you do in high school.
Yeah.
And you got to pick whatever project. Like, there are different like little creative things you could do.
Yeah.
And one was like write a song. And I was a music kid at the time, so I was like, I'm gonna write this dumb little song about the character Piggy.
Did you play like guitar or zither or something?
No, I clanked out the melody on a piano, and then I made my friend sing it.
Awesome.
But it's just like a little song about the character Piggy and how sad he was. And like just like. But I reread The Lord of the Flies a few months ago, and I was like, God, this is such a good fucking book. This should be taught in schools. It's so good. And
Everyone read that.
Yeah,
I loved it.
And like, you don't appreciate it when you're a dumb
and
fucking
I
teenager.
remember the conch shell. The conch shell. Yeah.
It represents control over
Yes.
society, and then it breaks, and they're all animals.
Yes.
It's like, what happens when there are no rules? We just become animals, or do we try to stay civilized?
Now, if you like those books, I'm a really big geek, and I've loved all the Hunger Games books. Did you read them?
I read that my cousin got me the trilogy in a pack for Christmas, and I was like, okay. I read them, I enjoyed them, I liked reading them. The movies came out, and I just stopped caring altogether. Like, I didn't like the movies much.
Yeah, the books are better than the movies, for sure.
Yeah,
but I still like Jennifer Lawrence in it.
No, she's great, but it just... I saw the first two movies in theaters, and then after that...
Yeah, I understand,
I still haven't seen the last one, and I'm not bothered by it. In fact,
the last book was like my favorite, and like I didn't like the last movie.
Yeah, well, they split up unnecessarily.
Yeah,
I was like, "What are you doing? Like, this is a 2-hour movie. That's like, you don't need to make it stretch out this long for money."
Yeah, well, money's good. Keeps you afloat. Right?
I've heard. Yeah, fuck if I know.
Yeah, right. Well, maybe we'll get to try that out one of these days. Keep it the comedy. Maybe a big break will happen. I think. It takes a long time.
Let's not get depressing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's not.
Well, I mean, I love watching you do your thing on stage. I mean, you have a particularly sort of what my grandmother would call a low key style. You just go up there and kind of do your thing, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you. I particularly like the joke. If you don't mind me burning one for you,
no, burn it away.
All right, I particularly like the one where you say where you grew up, you're Catholic, but you get mistaken for Jewish because you got curly hair.
I'm not Catholic, but go ahead.
I'm all right. I thought you were Catholic.
No,
we're Methodist.
Raised Methodist.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Same thing. It's all the same.
Go ahead, burn the joke.
Yeah, all right.
I don't actually know which one you're going to do, so go ahead.
No, I don't know. That was all I was going to say. I think it's funny because I'm Jewish. I don't necessarily get pegged for it because.
I didn't even know that about you until just now. So
it
was cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't explain that.
When you say it on stage, it's hilarious.
Is it the? Oh, never mind. I'm trying to think because I've been for like a year. I've been thinking I should write jokes about being mistaken for Jewish, but I just haven't sat down to do it. But I'm kind of worried that's going to be like. It's going to go to a weird place.
Go in a weird place and be like, what am I talking about?
Now, am I just going to make fun of stereotypes? Because that's not going to be helpful for anyone. But I think it's just the curly hair and the Old Testament name.
There you go.
And the kind of general Woody Allen-ish vibe that I think I have. Not in like not in a pedophile way.
Oh, good.
But
the children are safe for the moment.
It's for the moment.
What's
oh
wrong
my
with
God,
this?
you fucker.
Well, I mean, no, not you, but the world's a dangerous place. I mean, for everybody. I don't know. I think too broad, maybe. I don't know. I'm an idiot. What are you gonna do?
Woody Allen.
That's good that you're not a pedophile.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job.
We're reaching for compliments.
That's right.
You're not a pedophile. Good for you.
Good for you.
Not everyone isn't. Please say something else.
All right. Yeah. If you were a superhero, what superhero would you be?
One that exclusively murders pedophiles. I'll tell you.
Awesome. I think I was a character in The Watchmen.
That definitely was. The Watchmen. I haven't watched that.
I love that one.
That's a good movie, isn't it?
It's a good comic book series too.
Oh yeah, I think I actually read the novel.
There's way too much comics and comic movie. They make anything out of anything. Like Ant-Man.
I love Ant-Man.
I didn't like Ant-Man.
No, you didn't like Ant-Man?
It was too. I didn't
like. Too Judd Red. Too Paul Rudd. I call him Judd Red.
Judd Red.
That's my inside joke. Judd Red.
Okay.
Because he's ridiculous.
What I didn't like about Ant-Man was how impersonal it was to him. Like he wasn't the hero. Like I mean, like because the whole thing, like the the old guy and his daughter basically hired him to be the hero
Sure.
of that movie.
Right. Because he was some sort of an engineer,
Right.
and he was in good, halfway decent shape. He could run without falling over.
Yeah, and then they just like gave him the suit.
Yeah.
But the daughter was like, I don't know why I couldn't be the hero. And then at the end of the movie, I was like, I don't know why she couldn't be the hero either.
That's a
It
good
seems like we
point.
just didn't want to give it to a woman. So I felt it was weird. And now she is a hero, and that Ant-Man and Wasp is coming out. But I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe make up for it.
Are
But
you gonna watch the Ant-Man and Wasp?
I have Movie Pass, so I'll watch anything at this point because I have to,
What's the Ant-Man's power? He just gets small.
He gets small
gets
and then
small.
big. He can
Small
get
then-
really big or really small.
Enjoy.
But an ant can't get big. That doesn't make sense.
I can't
Oh,
fix
wait,
that.
Imagine he
I can't
Okay.
he
fix
can
that.
get small once, and that's him for the rest of his life. He can never go back.
But no, who's your favorite superhero?
It's such a lame one, but did you just show me my answer? That's
I'm sorry. I was just like,
No.
well, I mean, we pre-gamed a little
we
bit.
did. It's okay.
There's some preparation in this whole thing.
Mostly because I grew up with them. I have a weird love in my heart for the Power Rangers, and I can't I just
Which one?
all of them.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
them as a group. Them as the concept.
You don't like the green one better than the
I
blue
don't.
one?
I think
or-
the green one messes up the dynamic because he came in.
How
and
so?
Oh,
Oh
thank
wait,
you.
is this a real thing?
Yeah.
What did the green one do to you, growing
so
up?
like they were more of a team, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And the green one's like,
And then
I'm
the
the
green
man.
one showed up, and then he just showed up and saved the day in every episode. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck this guy." I was 5, but I was like, "Yeah, fuck this guy."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It
I
just
feel it.
became very one-sided. But I loved that because like with other heroes that were around. Granted, of course, I should say I had 2 TV channels for the first 16 years of my life. So
Oh, 16.
yeah, we did
2
until
TV channels, like with bunny ears?
yeah, antenna. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's...
it was. We lived on a
Old
farm
school.
in the middle of nowhere, so
Right.
we didn't get
Did you
satellite.
have to like wake up at the crack of dawn and do like 2 hours worth of work before you went to school?
No. It was we just had cows.
Milk the
All right.
cows.
Yeah, we had dairy cows until I was 5, and those had to be milked, but that wasn't me at 5.
Right.
And then we switched to beef, which they don't need to be taken care of.
Yeah. Just
In the
make...
morning,
just,
yeah.
They just kind of like...
Feed them and
Yeah.
slaughter them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
Don't
like
don't
beef.
name them.
Don't name them. Did
yeah.
you ever name one?
Oh yeah, of course we did.
Oh my God. Who was... Did you have like one that you really wish you hadn't eaten? That you named?
There was this little calf. It was younger,
Yeah.
smaller, and it tried going to the barbed wire fence, and a lot of
Oh.
cows do.
Yeah.
But it got its leg caught on the barbed wire fence, and it lost the bottom of its hoof.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so we kept it in the barn for a while. I'd walk around on 3 legs.
All right.
And my dad.
Let's just kill it.
Yeah, no, we called it Hobby because we're
Hobby.
all horrible people. And so we kept Hobby around. We fed her for a few weeks, and
Yeah.
then
Let's just end
we
it
told
right
my
now.
sister who was very little and attached to Hobby,
Oh no.
told her Dad said that we had sent it to some other farm that could take better care of it, and then our freezer was full of meat. And so we were eating Hobby, and it's like, in retrospect, like of course she was a child, so she wouldn't have known that he was lying. But
Right.
we lived on a farm, but we still got the classic "we sent your pet to live on a farm" lie. It was so weird,
Oh.
and the meat wasn't that good.
No.
But she's like, she ended up going to get something out of the freezer one night, and she forgot to close the door. Otherwise, all that meat went bad. So in a
Oh.
way, she sort of spared Hobby
Oh.
a cruel fate, I guess. Poor Hobby.
Poor
R.I.P.
Hobby.
Hobby.
Oh, that's great.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, I think that's a perfect note. Do you have any upcoming shows?
Yes. Speaking of Harry Potter, we're doing the roast of Harry Potter at Club Cafe on June 2nd.
June 2nd
It's-
at Club Cafe,
yeah.
the roast of Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
So Harry Potter's going to show up and everybody's going to make fun of him.
Yeah, everyone's going as characters. It's all Pittsburgh comedians being different characters. I'm playing Dumbledore,
Dumbledore?
and I'm hosting it.
Oh,
so
that's
that'll
great.
be a lot for me.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's so many really good people are on it, and so it's going to be.
Yeah,
stupid
who
good.
you want to
Oh
who's
God!
who's
Lorenzo Silvio's playing Ron. Osha
Awesome.
Dwyer's playing Hermione. Alex
Yeah.
DePula's Harry Potter.
going? Right on.
Tim Ross is Hagrid. Shannon's Dobby. It's just. It's
Yeah,
so-
no, that sounds like it's gonna be
gonna
great. It's gonna be
Oh, God,
great.
It's gonna be good.
And who's running that one? Is that
John Dick Winters.
John
is
Dick Winters?
producing
Yeah,
it,
he does a lot of stuff around.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we're happy to be a part of this one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything we didn't talk about that you want to talk about? You want to get out there? We got like 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
Plug yourself.
Oh God, oh jeez.
Yeah.
What else am I doing? June. That show that Paige got whenever she was sitting here.
Oh, she didn't tell me what it
on
was.
June
What is it?
16th. We're opening
What?
an AC/DC tribute band.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, in some bar in McKeesport.
That
So,
sounds like a blast.
if you If you liked Paige and me, by God, what a show to go to.
Right?
You could see
You
both
guys
of
are-
I
us.
actually like both of you.
You could
so.
see both of us do stand up and then watch an AC/DC tribute. But I don't mean to say that facetiously. It
That
sounds
sounds like a
fun.
great
Like-
night. I mean, I love AC/DC, and you guys both make me laugh. Let's
Yeah.
all mix it up together.
Right.
Yeah.
Should be.
Who's running that one? Do you know the booker?
It was shit. No,
All
you're
right.
embarrassing me by.
No, it's
I,
all right,
I
I'm
forget her.
sorry.
I forget her last name, and I'm going to embarrass myself. If I try
Okay.
to do it, but
Yeah. Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you. I'm glad
Oh,
that
me
you
too.
made it out here.
Yeah.
On a Sunday afternoon. It's Mother's Day.
Mother's
And yeah, I can't. We're gonna work all the holidays. I hope you're all right with that,
Oh,
Hannah.
no.
As long as Todd's down for it.
TODD.
To be determined.
Oh.
To be determined. All right. Well, you've been listening to Scotty Presents. I'm Scott Israel. We got Hannah Sarver here with us, and as always, Todd DeFazio, and we have been talking to comedian and short story writer. Is it Isaac? Is it Isaac Crow? Crow,
Yeah.
no E,
No E.
Isaac, 2 A's, but only 1 S.
You nailed it. Yep.
All right, I think we
All
nailed
right,
it.
we got it.
I think we got
We're
it. That's been it.
Good
let's
stuff,
hear that.
Isaac,
Let's
you're
hear
awesome.
that awesome
Thank you.
song. How's that shit go?